Good morning! Happy Friday, everyone! How are you guys doing? Happy Rise and Shine with Miko. Let's jam it out! Woo! I need to jump around because I totally wasn't feeling like getting up. I was exhausted, I was tired, but literally just by doing this, going crazy, it's getting my energy up. It's getting my emotional state up. So if you guys are sitting down, literally just jump up and down and get your energy up. Literally get your energy up, and you gotta be at a heightened emotional state. I gotta catch a breath. Okay, so I wanna today talk about, are you operating from scarcity and lack, or are you gotta catch my breath. Let me fix this really quickly, guys. Good morning, good morning. Let me know, say hi in the comments below. Okay, so first of all, if you haven't seen my lives from the previous couple of days, 80% of our success is coming from our emotional state of being, our physiology. So that's why I was jumping, that's why I was getting my heart rate up, because I'm trying to get to a heightened level of emotional state that I am tapped into possibilities. I'm tapped into, I am becoming bigger than my conditions. So that's why I was going crazy earlier. All right, so I want you to think about this question. Are you operating from scarcity or drift mindset? I'll explain what drift means. Or are you operating from your vision, from possibilities? So I want to bring back into my the decision that I made last night to invest $15,000 into myself for another year-long business coaching program. So it's not just about that money that I spend, but the reason why I was able to do it, even though it's scary as heck, even though it's stressful, now I have another 15K on my shoulders, but why was I able to, and even though I didn't know how, I couldn't see how, well, I can see how, but I wasn't sure 100% that I know how to pay that monthly payment, right? It's a monthly payment of about $1,200 every single month. Even though I didn't know any of that, I didn't have the clear step-by-step, like perfectly laid out in front of my future, but I was able to make a decision just like that and jumped in. The reason why was because I was operating from my vision, from my possibilities, versus standing and operating from scarcity and drift. Let's talk about drift. What does drift means? Most people living their lives in drifting mode. Drift just means that you are allowing conditions and circumstances and things outside of you to dictate which direction you drift, right? It's think of you're drifting in the river. It depends on which way the waves push you, or you're drifting in the wind. It depends on which direction the wind blows you. You are just drifting. You're just flowing and not taking a stand, not making the decision, not directing which direction you're going to go. You're allowing conditions in your life to drift you whichever way you go. So if money is tight, you will allow money to dictate you to go the direction that you will say no to your greatness. You'll say no to coaching. You'll say no to a mentor, because you're allowing money to dictate which direction you drift. So that's what I mean by scarcity and drift mindset, right? But why I was able to make that decision and jumped in right away, even though money, if I listen to money, if I listen to my financial situation, it would have been a hard no. Absolutely not. I gotta take care of my other, like my previous 15K coaching that I invested in, right? Financially, it would have been a no. If I was standing in drift, if I was standing in scarcity. But the reason why I chose this direction was because I was operating from my vision. I was operating from my possibilities. What I saw, I already took myself to, by the end of this 6 months, I already took myself to December 2020. I saw what's possible for me. I saw where I want to go, and I'm operating from the future as though it's already done. I see myself as having my first 6 figures in my business, coaching business, transformational coaching business. I see that. I see myself working one-on-one intimately in a deep transformational ways with my private clients. I see that. And those private clients will invest in themselves. They will invest the money it takes to transform their lives. I see myself working with my ideal clients. And I see all of that. And I feel it. I feel it in my body. And that's why I took the risk. I took the leap. I made a decision. I invested $15K into something that I could only see in my mind. Really hear what I'm saying, guys. I was able to make a decision based on something that I could only see in my mind, right? It takes such a level of faith. It takes such a level of faith in myself, in God. I'm really spiritual. I believe in the non-physical. I believe in something higher, right? I have so much faith in my abilities, in my coach's abilities, in the coaching that I will receive. And I have faith that once I have faith in my manifestation skills. Like, I know that when I have a vision, I know that when I am already living as though it's done, I believe in my abilities to generate that result. So you need faith, and you need to be operating from your vision, not operating from scarcity and lack and drift. So there's a massive difference. And this is something that you can apply to literally any aspects of your life. So let's say you want, right now you're single and you want to have a beautiful, loving, committed, intimate relationship with the partner of your life, right? That's your goal. It doesn't have to be like mine, where I build my 6-figure company, build my 6-figure business, right? It can be your personal goal, whatever that is. If you're standing in and operating from scarcity and drift, your conversation that goes on in your mind would be something like, I mean, there's no good man out there. There's no good woman out there. I will wait until one day I run into the dream guy of my life. Or I will wait and just wait for that guy to come to me and say hi. Or you have literally no power. You are externalizing all of your power outside of you. You're allowing the current condition to dictate which direction you go in your life. So that's a scarcity drift mindset. And then if you switch and pivot and say, I'm operating from my vision, I'm operating from my possibilities. So that conversation would sound something like, I know what I want, and I see myself already being in this beautiful, loving relationship, and I see it in my mind. I have this vision of who this ideal partner looks like. He's loving, he's compassionate, he's funny, he's adventurous, and I already feel him, like, embracing me. I feel his gaze, I feel his appreciation, I feel his love. And I am literally bringing the future into this present moment. I am creating my future moment by moment. Are you guys seeing the difference? And it's a totally different energy that you bring and that you convey out to the universe. And then the next piece was a massive takeaway. I was on a meeting today with my team inside my leadership training, and it was just amazing. One of my biggest takeaway was that instead of chasing after your goals, chasing after something you don't have right now, doing the things you need to do to go to get there, it's a very lackful state of being, right? When you need to chase and you need to make something happen, that is this very lackful state of being. But instead, what we kind of talked about was instead you want to become a magnet. You want to become a magnet of everything that you desire to come into your life. You're calling it in versus you going after that to chase whatever the thing is, right? Instead of you chasing the money, instead of you chasing the guy, you want to shift your ways of being in a way that you become the magnet. You become this magnetic energy field that are calling in the money, that are calling in the guy, that are calling in the ideal woman, whatever that is, whatever you want, calling in the mansion, calling in, your dream puppy. I don't know what it is. I want a golden retriever. So I'm calling in my golden retriever, right? So instead of you taking the action and being needy, sending off this lackful state of being, lackful state of like energy state, and chasing the money, chasing the guy, chasing the dream house, you want to pivot and just simply working on your state of being and become a magnetic force. Become a magnetic force that are calling everything in. So you don't need to fix off the condition. You don't need to go out there and do all of these things and go absolutely crazy. But the only thing you need to work on is you. That's it. It's just shifting you and become the magnet. Right? It's so amazing. Like instead of you trying to fix this job, fix this income stream, fix where you go for dates, you just change you. Just change you. One thing and everything will start to be called into your life just like that, automatically. So let me know, guys, what landed for you, what resonated for you. And if you have questions, pop them in the comments below. And I will definitely go back and connect with each of you. And I am sending so much love, as always, to your heart, from my heart to yours. And I'll see you guys probably over the weekend. If I go on a date, I'll come back and update you guys. If not, I'll see you Monday morning for Rise and Shine. All right, guys, have a good day.